Welcome back, Coastal Bend meteorologist Diamond Dixon here. Hope you stuck around. I know it's a little late here on a Sunday, but we're hanging out. We're looking at our What a Sky cam there. Well, we had a warm day. We warmed up pretty nicely. Now it's a little cooler outside. At least it's cold for the Coastal Bend. We still have a few more degrees to drop though before we hit that forecast low tonight. But looking at our temperatures and feel likes, we're at 52 in Rockport as well as Beeville, 54 in Port Aransas, 50 in Ingleside, 55 in Mathis as well as George West, 54 in Robstown, and 52 here in Corpus Christi. So we're all kind of hanging out in the 50s right now, but we'll still steadily drop as we hit into overnight and into, our early Monday morning. We do have a north wind because we had a cold front that pushed through the Coastal Bend earlier today, but it is a weaker cold front, so it's not going to make the biggest difference in our temperatures for the next few days. So north wind hanging on, about 10 in Port Aransas, 12 in Beeville, not too much more than that. And we actually hit a high of 71 today. Now, we didn't break record, but it was still pretty warm nonetheless. I mean, it was nice to warm up a bit, have that sunshine really peek through those clouds that we had, but that record was still set in 1972 at 82 degrees. So the past 10 hours, how did we fare temperature-wise? Well, we kind of were in that 65, 66 range around noon, but usually between noon and 4 is where we hit that forecasted high of the day, which was around 70, 71 degrees for us here in Corpus Christi. And now we're at 52 degrees, so we've dropped about 10 to 15 degrees or so since then. And of course, once again, a few more degrees to go before we hit that forecast low. That big weather picture, you see this blue line at the bottom? I'd probably have to scrunch down right there. That's the cold front that we had pushed through the Coastal Bend. And then, of course, you probably see another one hanging out there. Well, we will get another cold front, but that's going to be later into next weekend. Before we even get there, though, I mean, we'll warm up. But looking ahead, though, to the next 6 to 10 days, January 18th through the 22nd, you've probably been seeing a lot of things online about our next, Arctic blast and things like that. Well, it will be colder in this time frame in the next 6 to 10 days. It's still just a little far out to see how that's going to impact the Coastal Bend, but just prepare for colder weather during those 6 to 10 days ahead. Now, hour by hour, we're hanging out in the 50s until 1 a.m. We'll be in the 40s also well until the morning. You'll see that wind kind of pick up slightly into the teens, but we'll be cold into our Monday morning, hanging out in the 40s for actually a good portion of our morning till 9 a.m. before 10 a.m. hitting 51 degrees. So if we look at those forecast high temperatures here on this map here, well, ideally, we're going to have, like I said, good temperatures through Thursday. But then Friday and Saturday, we go above normal temperatures, and then we're back to where we should be for kind of on that cooler front there of cold temperatures. So here's a look at our forecast lows tonight. 40s there near the coast, further inland, low 40s, 30s for our northern communities. And this is how our temperatures will feel into our Monday morning and afternoon. And looking ahead to your next 7 days, of course, wonderful temperatures through Thursday. Then we heat up Friday and Saturday, almost 80 degrees there Saturday before our next cold front moves through next weekend.